I can't spell. Oh, that was fast that got up. Wow, that was one of the fastest time. Nice. Even think we can go pretty ready already. We should, or was it more than 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, let me check. 2 Red Bulls, yes. 2 Ferraris, yes. 2 Mercedes, yes. 0 Alpines. 1 Aston. 1 Alfa. 1 Alfa Romeo. 1 Williams. 1 McLaren. Yeah, we are everyone. Yeah, we're everyone. Let's go for a sprint race. Second to last race of the season. And wait, did we get a champion last week? Oh no, we didn't. It's 18 points between Elchek and Ridges. And there is as much as 12, 13, 14, 14 plus 13, 27. 27 points up for grabs today, so we can get a world champion, a champion in Beyond the Limit, but it can also go to the last race next week. Let's see if Elchek can take the championship today, or if it needs to wait for the next week. Maybe Raiders can take it on them. Let's see who is the first one out on track. I think it's the guy we are looking at right now, Ridges. What did I say? see, we have Das Vessel out as well. We have Alfa Romeo with Tom. Then we have Blue Rocket, Lescar, one Joey, and Toby out. Everybody else still in the pits. And that is Altje, Katje, Amigo, and Elchak. Still in the pits. Read this first one. Who's gonna set a lap time, I think, if Das Vessel is not, if he's not gonna pass him, because he's getting closer really fast. Let's see, his Regis is burning fuel. Das Vessel doing the same. Still burning fuel. Das Vessel is starting to push now. Now Regis pushes. Let's see what Regis can do in his first lap. It's going to be... oh, it is quite a bit left. It's out of this turn, the first sector ends, and it's at 19.5. Das Vessel 19.6. Regis still faster. 1/10 almost. Regis into sector 3. The time says 41.6. 41.7 for Das Vessel, still 1/10 behind. Regis into the final chicane. What can you do then? And he validates. Das Vessel does not. Das Vessel gonna set the first lap, and that is going to be 1:10.4. And we have Blue Rocket, who has been fast, 1:10.0. Toby first place, 1:09.9. Then we have one Joey, I think. Yes, one Joey, 1:09.7. Up to P1 again. Red Bull in first place. Aston Martin in second, and Williams in third. Tom in fourth now. 10.3. Should have Katsi on lap. Let's see what he can do. Katsi into the final chicane. 1:10. 1:10 to not be last. 1:11.1. And he is in sixth place. You have Alti and Amigo still on an outlap. Elshak not on an outlap, he's on a fast lap. 19.5, that might be the fastest first sector we have seen. It said purple sector. What can the middle sector say? It's going to say 41.6. I think that's around Regis lap time he did. But can he get the last chicane right and not hit the wall of champions into the last chicane? He makes it very easy, very fast. Looked so easy for him. 10.1 only. He's in fourth. He's not even in top 3, but he is in row 2. Das Vessel is gonna pit. Lesker is gonna pit. Everyone's gonna pit apart from Alti and Amigo, who is on mediums. I don't know about that strategy. Amigo first one, who has invalidated. Here is Altia next one to set a lap time, I think. Altia up to the line, 1:10.8 up to 7th, ahead of Katja and Leskar. Leskar was going a lap after his first lap, so he has done 2 laps. And we go. Invalidated again. So he might go into the box as well. So it's going to be a Blue Rocket still out on track. We have Toby and Tom on a out lap. Toby the next one to star lap. Let's see what Toby can do. Toby going for another lap now. Can Toby push down Blue Rocket into the second row? Take a place in the first row. 19.5. He's almost a 10th ahead of his personal best. It's not enough to take Blue Rocket. Need to improve more. It's yellow flags in sector 3 now. And 2 places in sector 3. He's only 12 thousandths faster than his personal best. Is this gonna be enough for Toby to take over the second place from Blue Rocket? Gets the slipstream of Ustad Wanyoe. Toby over the line, and he's going to improve, but not enough to take Blue Rocket's place. 1099. It was Regis he took slipstream from. This next one, Tom is the next one. What can Tom do in the middle sector? Tom a little bit far out. I don't think he hit the apex. 4/10 up. It's going to be around Toby run. Let's see what he can do. Tom into the last chicane. Not invalidating. Almost hitting the wall of champions. Up to the line. It's going to be 109.734. And it's a P1 for Tom. It's a provisional pole. And now we have Regis on a lap in the end. What can he do? It's going to be 109.898, and that puts Toby down to third row. Regis up to second row. Who is the next one? We have Das Vessel, invalidated. Katja, Leskar. Katja next one. What can Katja do? Katja into the final chicane. Important to not invalidate, and his crash. Is he out? No, he's not. He's going into the pits. But that was a hard hit. Leskar into the final chicane. It's not gonna be an improvement. It is an improvement, but not an improvement in positions. Then we have... Who do we have? Elchek has started. I think Elchek is the next one. Yeah, Altia might be the next. No, it is Elchek. Elchek the next one. 1/10 up. That is gonna put him on the same place as he is. Let's see what he can do. Can he improve in the second sector? No, he can't. He has invalidated. Then it is the next one is Altjedan. What can he do? He is almost 3 tenths up, and that's not gonna improve his position either. Then we have Amigo. What can Amigo do? He has invalidated. So Blue Rocket is on a lap as well. What can Blue Rocket do? He is 2.5 seconds behind, so he's not gonna improve. Altje has invalidated. No one going to do lap. Is Blue Rocket gonna go for a lap now, maybe? He has time, I think. Yeah, he's going for a lap now. Starting his next flying lap now. What can he do this time? Can he get back onto the first row? What does the first sector say? 25,000 behind. No improvement. Can he do something extra in the middle and third sector then? He needs a little bit more than 1/10 to get up to first row. He's losing time. That is not good. Losing time to his personal best. He's still going for it. Everything he has. Up to the line he goes. And he's going first. 1:09.6. He's almost 1/10 ahead of Tom now. And pushes one Joey down to second row. And now it's a lockout Red Bull row in the second row. What a lap by Blue Rocket. And then we have Das Vessel on out lap already. Das Vessel gonna start a lap now? What can he do? Can he at least go up to third or second row? That is gonna be important for the race. If he gets 5th now, he's gonna start 6th in the next race. If he's getting 5th now, he's gonna start 5th in the first race and 6th in the second race. And now he has drivers ahead of him, but what can he do? He's almost 2 tenths up. And that's not enough. He needs to gain more at this last sector. With Tom on an outlap, Elchak on an outlap, and Das Vessel on a flying lap into the last chicane. See, good last chicane. What does the time say? It's a 1:09.9. It's up to 6th, ahead of Elchak. Pushing down Elchak down to row 4 now. Then we have Tom next one to start a lap. Let's see what he can do. Tom, then Elchak. Let's see what Tom can do in this first sector. He's going slower than his previous best. Elchak almost 2 tenths up already. Tom then. What can he do in the second sector? Can he gain back that time he lost? Let's see. He has, and he has even gained more now. Elchak has lost time. He has almost lost 1/10 this lap. That sector, I mean. But what can Tom do into the final chicane? Can he take back the pole? Provisional pole. He's gonna try, and it's going to be 109.82. It's not an improvement. Elchak over the line, 109.7 up to P4. Splits the two Red Bulls and up to row 2. One Joey on a lap. No, he's not. Who is on a lap? We have Alti on a lap. We have Katja on a lap. We have Amigo on a lap. Katja next one, I think. Katja, very slow. Altje. Faster. Amigo. Don't think it's... Oh, I can't even see his pessimist because he hasn't set a lap time yet. Altje. Getting slipstream by Amigo. Oh, that was a big cut, but he didn't get invalidated. What does the time say? 5/10 up. Not gonna gain him any positions though. And what can Altje do into the last chicane? Can he gain 3 or 4 tenths here? It's going to be a 10.0. It's not far off. Das Vessel and Elchak. Tom has raced over. Regis has qualified. His qualify is over. He's gonna be best P5. Toby up to the line. What can he do? Does not improve. Regis is not gonna improve. Van Yo is not gonna improve. Blue Rocket is not gonna improve. Amigo. Katje. Can Katje improve? He's improving, but it's not enough to go for one of the fastest lap. But let's see where he can put himself. Into the last chicane, down to 5th. Very close to the wall, up to the line is going to be 110.5 up to P9, ahead of Lefskar. Amigo, 109.8 up to P5, push down Regis to 6th. And that is the qualifying over. We have Blue Rocket and Tom in the first row, then one Joe and Elshak in row 2, then Amigo and Regis in row 3. Toby and Das Vessel in row 4, Alti and Katja in row 5, and last but not least, Leskar in row 6, in 11th place. It's very close. Top 8 within 3 tenths. And that is an extra point for Blue Rocket then. We got pole. And yeah, for the second race, Katja is in pole position. Let's go racing in the first race. We're just waiting for everyone to do their strategy. We're going to go directly into the race when they're done with the strategy. It's going to be so fast. You can see them in the right corner, right middle. You can see the cars lined up on the grid. And we are going to race here in Canada. And we are off. Gonna turn the things on. And Blue Rocket has the lead into turn 2. Tom second. Elshak up to third now. Elshak one Joey side by side into turn number 3. Elshak gets it up to third. Ridges is up to 5th. He needs to be ahead of Elshak. Oh, it's contact between Toby and Ridges. Ridges tried to go down the inside on one Joey and Toby tried to go around outside of Ridges. Is the Red Bull gonna play team game or are they gonna do own races here? Here comes Ridges into the hairpin. Up the inside of one Joey. And here comes Toby as well on one Joey. And one Joey with good exit speed. Toby and one Joey side by side is contact between the two of them. And Toby is ahead of one Joey. But there was very much contact. Blue Rocket fastest lap. Not a surprise because he started first. But Ridges is right behind Elshak now. The 2 championship contenders. 3rd and 4th in the race. Ridges is gonna need to put everything on the line here. He's gonna need to go for every possible opportunity he gets to go ahead of Elshak. Ridges not catching up. One Joey losing even more places. Lost Migo now as well, and does Vessel getting closer. He's getting closer fast as well on the outside. Does Vessel trying to go around outside into turn number 1. Gonna get the inside into turn number 2. Can one Joey hold it around the outside? He's trying. He is trying. There's contact again. And does Vessel is ahead. One Joey down to 8th now. Ridges still not close enough to go for Elshak here. Elshak almost losing DRS. And now it's going to be harder for Ridges to get ahead of Elshak. Toby 3 seconds penalty. Toby's in 5th right behind Ridges. Ridges trying to brake later. Going under power earlier. Gaining a little bit in that hairpin. And he has DRS, but Elshak has DRS as well, and Ridges is losing time on the straight. Instead of gaining, one Joey 3 seconds penalty. Katya 3 seconds penalty. 3 drivers already getting penalties. Ridges is not close enough to go for an opportunity on Elshak. Is Regis gonna have an opportunity on Elchek in this race even? He is gaining now 5 tenths, 4.5 tenths. Losing a little bit, gaining it back, 3.5 tenths. He's very close now. And he gets... and Tobias follows him. Almost run into the back of Regis as well in the hairpin. Braked very late. Regis. Toby. Trying to get out of Regis. Regis gaining now. So much closer to Elchek this time around. But not enough. He's gonna try everything he can. 5 tenths. 4 tenths. Das Vessel 3 seconds penalty. Amigo has a 3 seconds penalty. Leskar has a 3 seconds penalty. 6 drivers with 3 seconds penalties. It's getting more and more. Look here, it's 5 for first between 5 drivers. Wow. And 3 of them is on mediums. And it's gonna box onto softs when they're gonna pit. And Blue Rocket and Tom is gonna pit for mediums. They're 1-2, they might lose those positions. Regis needs everything he can, and here comes Toby on the outside into turn number 1. Inside turn number 2 there is a little bit contact, but can Regis hold it around outside? He can. Toby with a big snap of oversteer out of turn number 2. When Joe has retired, but Regis still ahead of Toby. Altje 3 seconds penalty. 6 drivers left in the race who has penalties. When Joey had a penalty, but he's out of the race. Should have 7 drivers on with 3 seconds penalties then. Which is not far off Elchek now, and Elchek is catching Tom and Blue Rocket. There's not gonna be that much space left to go for Regis. And here comes Tom on Blue Rocket on the outside into the last chicane, and he's ahead. Tom up to first, Blue Rocket down to second, and here comes Elchek on the inside into turn number 1. Can he get it? He's trying it on the inside. He gets it. And Toby on the inside of Regis, now outside. Can he get exit? Can Regis hold it? Can Regis hold this 4th place? He has the inside, and he's up. He's still in 4th. But Elchek is up to 2nd now. Regis still in 4th. Regis need to answer back pretty fast. And here comes Regis up the inside, and Tom goes off. Tom goes off, and now he's under pressure from both Elchek and Regis, and here they are going 3 wide into the hairpin. Regis on the outside gets the better exit and still a 3rd. Elchek still 2nd, gets the DRS, and now he goes ahead of Elchek, and now Blue Rocket ahead of Regis. Regis back to 4th again, while Elchek is going up to the lead. Oh. Regis need to get past these drivers fast and smoothly. But it doesn't seem that he can get ahead of them. Elchek is opening up a little bit of a gap to Tom, but Tom is going to have DRS in the next straight. That comes here, but look at the time Tom is losing. He lost so much time, but he gains back 2 or 3 tenths. But look, he's still 9 tenths behind. He might lose the DRS here. He's gonna try everything to stay in the DRS. He's out of the DRS. He's not gonna have the DRS. He has. Okay. How much can they gain? Tom 1.2 after beginning of the straight. 1 second. Oh, we have 3 drivers into the pits. And what a move by Ridges ahead of Blue Rocket into the pits. What a move by Ridges. And he's ahead of Toby, right? Blue Rocket, I mean. He is. Ridges right behind Tom now. And he's on soft. How much can he gain on the outlap? Can he undercut Elshak? He's going to try to go for a move on Tom as fast as possible. Down here maybe. No, not close enough. He's going to have the DRS. Might go for it on this straight. Gets a perfect exit. DRS, ERS. He's ahead of Tom. Up to 5th place. Look how fast Ridges is going. Ridges not gonna let it slip out of his hands this time. Ridges want this championship to be alive still. Let's see, Elshak still going around, not boxing. And here comes Tom. Might just defend from Blue Rocket there. Blue Rocket 3 seconds penalty. That means Tom doesn't need to block anymore. Tom up the inside of Ridges' contact, but Ridges is ahead still. This part is crucial for Ridges because here he can gain an advantage to Tom. Blue Rocket and Toby fighting. It's a big fight back here. And now Das Vessel is joining them. But Ridges trying to build that gap to Tom. Does not work this time. Almost worked. But not quite. He's trying everything. It's 8 tenths now. And Tom is going to have DRS. Ridges is closing down to Katja. Big snap for Ridges. Late braking by Tom. Tom is losing a little bit of time. Elshak into the pits. Amigo into the pits. Is Katja going into the pits? He is. What can Ridges? Is Ridges gonna take that first place now? He's gonna push into turn number 1. Here comes Elshak out of the pit lane. Who is gonna be first? They are gonna be side by side maybe. No, he's 3rd. Elshak lost to Tom as well. And here comes Blue Rocket and Toby. Blue Rocket still ahead of Toby. And now Das Vessel on the inside, outside. And he's not getting past Toby. And look at that. Ridges 1 second ahead of Tom. Tom has the DRS still, but it might be over here because he's out of the DRS. He's gonna use all of his battery, but it's not enough. Ridges out of the DRS now of Tom. Tom not gonna have DRS. He's gonna be vulnerable to Elshak here. Elshak as fast as possible getting through Tom. And here comes Blue Rocket as well, maybe. No. And Elshak is not gonna... He's going to have DRS. He's gonna catch up to Ridges again. And it's the championship contenders, 1st and 2nd. Wow, wow, wow. This is getting spicy in race 1 already. Elchak has caught up to Ridges now. Tom has lost the DRS. No way back for Tom. Blue Rocket, Toe Bear. Looks like they are losing time to Elchak and Ridges. Elchak with DRS into the last chicane now. If he can get ahead, he's going to be so good. He's going up inside into the last chicane, and he's gonna have the DRS into turn number 1 as well. How much is Ridges gonna lose? He's using all of his DRS. I'll check. 11.3. Now Ridges maybe can build up his ERS again with help of the DRS. Let's see. It's Elchak in the lead again, with fresher tires as well. Here, Ridges using ERS as well, even if he has DRS. I think he needs to save his ERS a little bit, because he's going to have the DRS for sure here. He doesn't need to use it out of this corner. Not at all. He doesn't. He does. He's using it. Still. That's Vessel ahead of Tom. Tom is falling down like a rock now on those mediums. Tom and Das Vessel. Tom and Das Vessel has contact into the final chicane. But it is Das Vessel getting out of that best. Ridges still holding on to Elchak. He's trying everything he can. But the problem is that Elchak has the fastest lap as well. So even if Ridges is winning this race, it's just gonna be 2 points gained. Because Elchak has the whoa fastest lap, and now Elchak gets a 3 seconds penalty. Oh, this might be the first penalty we have seen from Elchak this entire season. And Ridge is just trying to stay in the DRS. Toby has 3 seconds as well, so he's not gonna be a threat to Elchak. Only one threat of Elchak is Ridges at this point. Let's see what he can do then. What can Ridges do? He's out of the DRS. Does not get the DRS in this straight. This is going to be tough for Ridges then, I think. I think it was a little bit too late he lost the DRS. This is going to be 3 laps left when they cross the line, and I think Elchak can build that gap within 3 laps. But we are gonna see if he can. Ridges 1.5 already. It's 1.5 seconds left to Elchak's 3 seconds barrier. 1.4, 1.3, 1.2, 1.1 almost. It is 1.1. Elchak is putting all on the line here. 1 second, 9/10. Elchak is using his ERS as well. This is going to be close now. I can promise you that. We're just trying everything to stay within that 3 seconds barrier. 9/10 left. We are gonna have to see Leska retires in 10th place. Oh yeah, that's not point. Last point is in 9th. Bridges 2.6 after now. 4 tenths left, and it's 2 laps to go. Oh, this can be trouble for Bridges. It's almost 3 seconds already. It's 3 seconds. Elchek still has the ERS. 2.9. Oh, this is going to be close. But I might think Elchek has this. Elchek has made a mistake. Lost 4 tenths in that corner. Elchek back in the fight now. Even if he doesn't have ERS. He's gonna try everything he can now to still have the chance for a win. He needs this win to hold the championship alive. Bridges 2.9, 3 seconds behind again. Elchek using all of his ERS, he's almost down to 0 as well. It's 3.2 now. It's over the line. Into the last lap, and Bridges is 3.4 seconds behind, 3.5, 3.4. This is going to be for the win. 3.3 now. Bridges very fast in this end of sector 1. Is Elchek making a mistake here as well? No, he isn't. He gains 1 tenth, 3.4. Bridges gonna try everything in this last sector. Using all of his ERS. 3.3 and a half. 3.5 it's up to now. 3.6. Down to 3.4. 3.5. I think it's over for Bridges. He needs Elchek to make a big mistake into the last chicane. Can just go chill into the chicane, and he does. 3.7, and Bridges is not gonna be able to take the win. Elchek takes the win in the 13 points to Elchek, 9 points to Bridges, 4 points gained for Bridges, and that is meaning that it is, what is it, 22 points between the two of them. And there is, it's a one race next week. It is 50%, and that is meaning that it is 25, 26, 27 points up to grab for the last round. And it's 22 now. So Elchek just needs 5 points more than Bridges in this second race to win the championship this round. Tom gets 3rd place, does Vessel 4th because of the 3 seconds penalties. Toby 5th, Amigo 6th, Blue Rocket 7th, Altia 8th, Katsia 9th with 9 seconds of penalties. Leskar and Wandiowi did not finish. Both DNF'd. What a race. Now it's going to be the second race. Wow. That means, what is it? Elchak needs the first place, and then Ridges get third or worse for Elchak to win the championship. If he gets second, he needs Ridges to get 6th place. Third, if Elchak gets third, he need the Ridges to get on 8th place. Fourth, he needs to have Ridges in 9th. So if Ridges gets in second, it's still battle for the championship in the last round. Even if Elchak gets fastest lap, because that is only 4 points between 1 and second with fastest lap, and without the fastest lap it's 3 points, and Elchak needs 5 points to win championship. And if I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I've seen someone as fast as Ridges and Elchak today. It's Blue Rocket, but it was not a fast race pace he had. We're gonna see this next race. Oh yeah, we have a 5-minute break, I think. It's gonna go a little bit. I need to go on the toilet. And I am back. We are going to go into the next session at 54, so in 1 minute. A little bit less, I think, even. Yeah. 30 seconds. We are already up. Let's see what the second race is gonna show us. Seconds. Just waiting for one yol. And don't forget your setups and strategy. Let's see if someone forgets their setups. This might take a little bit longer because they do their setups and their race strategy. Now 5 red lights. Lights out, and away we go for the second race in Canada. And it is Altje with a perfect start around outside of Katje. Das Vessel on the inside. And Katje still around outside of Das Vessel. Das Vessel up to second. Ridge in fourth. Elchak in fifth. The two championship contenders right with each other again, and here goes Ridges all down the inside of Katja. It doesn't work. He's trying to do a switchback. Can he get it this time? He uses all of his ERS in to the corner. He makes it. Can he hold it? He holds it. But is Katja going into the hairpin? No, he's not. And Elshak still behind Katja, and Tom and Toby side by side here on the straight. Toby not fast enough to go for it. Up the inside into the last chicane, backs out of it. Katja already 3 seconds penalty. And there goes Elshak ahead of Katja. Elshak right behind Ridges again. Katja on soft. Ridges just need one car between him and Elshak at every moment almost. Gain a little bit on Elshak in points. Thing is, if Elshak crashes out in one of these races, oh, his contact between Ridges and Altje has turned into Ridges. Elchak is getting close now to Ridges. Showing he's there to Ridges. Not going for it. Ridges with a slightly worse exit. Holds third. The Rocket retires. Elchak still holding that gap to Ridges. There is a battle between the one Joey and Katsu coming on. But here goes Ridges maybe. No, not enough. There is DRS enabled now. Ridges 3 seconds penalty. It's the reverse. It's as in the first race. When Elchak had it, the Ridges looked down the inside. Doesn't work. Elchak looking for the gap. For the mistake by Ridges. Ridges with DRS. Altje, no DRS. Elchak, can he get a pass Altje into the first corner? He's trying it. He's going for it. He has made it already ahead of the first corner. Oh, it's a late braking by Elchak. Almost could have gone into the inside of Ridges into turn number 2. But he didn't want to chance it. He just knows he needs to be right behind Ridges. But if Elchak is smart, he can pass Ridges, pass Das Vessel, have Ridges right behind him, and then just slow down Ridges as much as he can. And if no one else gets penalties, Ridges is gonna lose positions. So he might need to be tactic with this one. Very tactical. Oh, it's a very early braking by Ridges. It's contact between Ridges and Elchak. What happened there? Ridges broke so early. It was lucky that Ridges Elchak was ready for that one. Wow. That could have been a horrible crash for Elchak. And Katya has spun around again. Wait, what is he doing? Nah, what is that? And everyone is going to the pits except Das Vessel and Toby. Katya out of the pit. But that's not fair.
Oh, he's burning fuel. He might have too much fuel in the vessel. Ridges onto hards. L-check onto soft. L-check might need to go into the pits again. We might wait for another safety car maybe. That's maybe why he's going on to softs. Das Vessel still in the lead. Toby in second. Safety car in this lap. Let's see. Ridges in third. L-check in fourth. Das Vessel Toby on mediums. Ridges on hard. L-check is on soft. Then we have Alche, Tom, Joey, Amigo, Lescar on to hards. Katzi on mediums. Just waiting for Das Vessel to go. Might go right after the chicane. Still hasn't gone yet. Still hasn't gone yet. Still hasn't gone yet. Not much left now. When is he going? Now he's going. Ridges with a good start on the inside of Toby already. Into turn number 1. Gets the outside. Can he do a switchback? No, he can't. L-check trying to do something to Ridges. Doesn't work. Tom and Joey switches places. Let's see here. L-check. Ridges. Toby. And here comes L-check. Maybe. No. It was a close one. Toby 3 seconds penalty. Here comes L-check into the hairpin. Oh, it's close. Braking way too late. Maybe. No, he's holding it. Ridges loses down to 4th. What a braking by L-check. L-check going for it already on Toby. It's almost contact. L-check ahead of Toby. Ridges too far back to do something about Toby's mistake. L-check up to second now. And cuts into the pits again. L-check right behind Das Vessel now. Is he even going for the lead already? Ridges not close to Toby. We just need to do something fast. And here comes Elshak into the hairpin. On the inside of Das Vessel. Das Vessel might have the exit though. No, he hasn't. Elshak up to first. Das Vessel going to have the slipstream. But it's not enough. Elshak up to first place. This is the championship done for Elshak, and he's going to get the championship if this still holds at the results. We have Regis with a 3 seconds penalty. He needs to get up to second, then drive away from the third guy with 3 seconds. In 15.5 laps, he has the chance. And remember that Das Vessel and Toby needs to go into the pits again. We're just trying to go down the inside of Toby, doesn't work. But he is closing that gap. He's right behind Toby now. Can he go on the outside into the last chicane? It's going to be a risky move. He doesn't go for it. Can he go for it into turn number 1? He has so much overspeed. Up to the wall, and he's up to third. He has the inside. Can he get it? Toby on the inside. In turn 2, can we just get the exit? He can, up to third. Ridge is up to third. Ridges catching up with Das Vessel as well. But those hards might get on to Ridges, and those softs on Elshak's car might lose in time. But I still think Elshak is going to win because of that 3 seconds penalty. But we saw how much Elshak gained on the last 2-3 laps with a little bit newer tires, so he might lose this even if he has a 1.8 seconds lead. 1.9 now. So this is not over yet. Das Vessel 3 seconds penalty. Oh, oh, oh. And look at that. Ridges has already closed the gap to Elshak. Is those softs already done? After 6 laps. No chance, they are already going off. Ridges has the arrest now as well. Oh, there goes Elshak into the pits. Those tires didn't have the grip anymore. And who was that? Was that when Joey almost was in the wall? In the champion of wall, wall of champions, I mean. But look at this. Ridges up to first. Das Vessel second, Toby third. They are going to have to pit. Look how far Elshak is behind. In seconds. To Leskar. But if we look here. 3 seconds, 3 seconds, 3 seconds, 3 seconds, 3 seconds. 6 seconds for Leskar. But Altje, one Joey, doesn't have those penalties. And if you look here, Altje is in provisional lead now. Because he doesn't have the penalties and he's within 3 seconds. But I think Bridges is going to go out of that margin. And look at Elshak, he has already caught 1 second. One and a half second he gains in a 1 lap. And it is 12 laps to go. Yeah, 12 laps. And now I'll chase out of the 3 second barrier. So Ridges is leading the race now. Gonna take that off. But when is Toby and Azazel gonna box? Look at this, Elshak is... Oh, Lesker has done a mistake, that's maybe why. But look at Ridges. Very close between Alti and Ridges. And there is Goda's Vessel up the inside of Toby. This is going to lose them time to Ridges. And now Alche into turn number 3 ahead of Toby. Toby losing track now. Elshak fastest lap, 12.0. Amigo, can he do something into turn number... I don't know which turn it is even. But here comes Amigo. One Joey, can he do something? No, he can't. Too far back, and it's safety car again, and that is... It's virtual safety car, and that's Lesker crashing. Lesker has crashed. Let's see who goes in. It's Das Vessel, it's Amigo, it's Toby. It's one wait, what? Toby, 5 seconds penalty, speeding pit lane. Oh, to be fair, they're gonna gain. Oh, Toby drive through penalty. No, Alti didn't go in. Amigo gone in. Are they gonna be ahead of Elshak? This is big for Ridges then. This is very big for Ridges. Because now he has Toby, One Joey, Amigo, Das Vessel ahead of him. Who is on fresher tires also. When did he enter Canada? Circuit. Here. Now I have the circuit map. Circuit has 14 turns, 4.3 kilometers. And this vessel still it's Toby going ahead of Amigo who has put on mediums, and now Tom is going for his drive-through, and that puts Elshak up to 7th. Maybe no. Tom is ahead of Elshak, so Elshak still in 8th. One more car to overtake then. This is looking good for Ridges. With 9 laps to go. Soon 8. Ooh. It's 14 seconds for Das Vessel. 2 ridges. Don't know if that is enough for Das Vessel to catch. And when Joey ahead of Amigo now into the last chicane. Oh, one Joey very close to the wall. Amigo very close to the wall. Das Vessel fastest lap. Toby fastest lap. 11.3. Getting that point away from Elshak now. Elshak has gone through Tom. Up to 7 for Elshak then. And that is a difference of 9 points. 2 bridges. It's advantage. And he lost 4 last race, so he's gonna gain 5 this round if this still holds. But as you see, Das Vessel, Toby, Amigo has penalties. Elshak doesn't. But I think... No, wait, wrong. Oh, Toby has 11 seconds of penalties. Wow. So, it's... Toby is... He's not gonna be ahead of Elshak. The only thing that can do that is if Elshak like crash or something. Amigo is maybe in a risk to lose his position. Das Vessel right now is not in a risk. Ridges is not in the risk of losing his position to Altia. One Joey though is gonna get up to 3rd if this stands, because Das Vessel has 3 seconds penalty. But he is under pressure by Toby now. But Joey on the outside into turn number 1, inside into turn number 2. Can he hold it on the inside? Can Das Vessel hold it on the outside? One Joey on the inside into turn number 3. 4. Das Vessel has made a big mistake, and now one Joey up to 3rd. Toby and one Joey contact into turn number 6. But one Joey still ahead of Toby. DRS for Toby and Das Vessel here. Elshak is catching, and one Joey gets a 3 seconds penalty now. Oh, this is not looking good for Das Vessel, Toby and one Joey, and here comes Das Vessel on the inside into the hairpin, turn 10. But Das Vessel, not enough speed out of the corner. Katze crashed again. Oh, it's not safety car, nice. Toby up to 1st now. Is 3rd now, I mean. But look at this. Amigo 1.6 behind these guys. Elshak 1.7 behind Amigo. It's going to be close. Das Vessel and Joey can't race anymore if they want to be ahead of Elshak at the end. They are not at the point. This is going to be very close. The question is Elshak going to have this race with no penalties? Then he is going to take these guys. Toby is gonna lose him either way. It is between Das Vessel and Mayoe if they want to fight or if they want to be ahead of Elchak. Wanyoe, who has his teammate in first, might want him and Das Vessel not to battle, and that's the 3 seconds for Das Vessel again, and that's up to 6 now. So Das Vessel is going to lose the time place to Elchak, but he's holding Wanyoe back even if he... And that's a 5 seconds penalty. And he's 11 seconds now. And, oh, yeah, that puts Elchak up to third. And that is 5 points only for Ridges. It's caution because cats are going slow. Question is if Elchak is going to hold this 0 penalties. It's beginning to lag a little bit now as well. But Ridges is going to win this race if he doesn't get another penalty. Or crash. And Joey trying everything he can. But is it enough? Looking at the time. 9.9. 10. It's not enough right now. It's going to be close if it's Wanyoe or Elchak who's getting that 3rd place. It is 3 laps to go? Yeah, 3 laps to go. And it is Elchak at this point who's getting that 3rd position. It's going to be so close between the 2 of them. But Wanyoe's tires might fall off soon. Elchak's 2, to be honest. It's so close between the Wanyoe and Elchak now. Das Vessel and Toby fighting now. Is that gonna slow Wanyoe up? Yes, it is. They are side by side into turn number 3. Still side by side. This is losing time for Wanyoe and Amigo. Wanyoe ahead of Das Vessel. Now it's... Oh, Das Vessel ahead again. I don't know what they're doing actually. But Elchak is catching Wanyoe on the outside, gets off track. Does he get the penalty? No, he doesn't. And Amigo ahead of Wanyoe. Amigo up the inside of Das Vessel. Pushing Das Vessel outside of him. Das Vessel better exit. This is not good for Ridges that they are battling. And here comes Amigo. Can Wanyoe do the same? He does. Ahead of Das Vessel. Can they drive away from Das Vessel and let Elchak fight with him instead? Elchak does not like that Das Vessel is ahead of him now. Because that means Amigo and Wanyoe can't drive away from him. It is the last lap. And there is 1.5. It is enough for Elchak to get 3rd. And I think it is going to be Elchak in 3rd. It's only like 2 seconds up to Amigo. And he needs 3 seconds. Amigo needs 3 seconds down to Elchak, and that is not gonna be 3 seconds. Who is that? It's Alce. Getting passed by Toby. Does Vessel 3 seconds penalty? Another one. Oh, it's over. Ridges wins. Alce second. Elshak gets the third place. Amigo fourth. One Joey fifth. Toby sixth. Das Vessel seventh. Tom and Leskar. How many penalties does Doe have? It's Tom in eighth. Leskar in ninth. And that is Ridges gaining 5 points this race. And gaining 1 point in total. So in the first race, Elshak gained 4 points to Elshak. And in the second race, Ridges gained 5 points on Elshak. So 1 point gain for Ridges. And that is going to be a 17 points lead for Elshak in the points, I think. Yes, it was 18 before and now it's 17. So the championship is not over yet. Ridges can still take this home. That is the final race for today. And I'm going to see you at the final, the championship decider, next week in Brazil. Have a good week. I'm going to see you next week. Goodbye.